Hi everybody, welcome back to Mage Dark Ages with me, Sid, and this is the first episode since we left the server. We're single player, and yeah. So unless Paul's left any booby traps, we shouldn't be getting killed anytime soon. We have had one casualty, however, and it's not for casualty from the server play, but it's from the server transfer, but it is a casualty of the last episode, and I have lost my alchemical bag. And there was a hell of a lot of stuff in my alchemical bag, so we are somewhat at a disadvantage here. Paul did come good, and before we moved from the server, he has improved our smelter, so he's now got all of the V's running into this. He also left me a whole pile of his stuff behind, so more stuff than I could shake a stick at, really. Not sure whether I'll use that, because obviously I want to develop most of this myself, but you know, it's always nice, and Paul is always a very helpful and thoughtful player. So yeah, so what are we doing? Well, we are going to do an exercise in irony. Yes, what we are going to do today is we are going to do what I don't do anymore. Does that make sense? Any clues? You need another clue? You all know what I quit doing about 2 months ago, or most of you who follow me will know what I quit doing about 2 months ago. So just for the irony, I've gone through the researching all of the magical tobacco stuff in Thaumic bases. And there's a whole bunch of tobaccos, so the first thing we are going to need to make is a pipe. Now, we had a pipe, but because Paul gave us a pipe, but unfortunately said pipe was actually, oh, there's that silverwood wand, that's candy. Okay, that's good. I thought we'd lost that as well. Yeah, that pipe was in, oh, I can't remember. Hang on, I need to look at this recipe. I'm just randomly guessing what that recipe is, and it's 3 of those like that and thing. So we're going to take a 1, a 2, a 3, a bit of Salis Mundis. That's going to make a pipe, and yeah, that's done. Bang. We can sit here and, you know, blub, 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 blub. It's more like Sherlock Holmes for me, to be honest. Now, there is a silverwood pipe, which basically, presumably, is just an improved pipe. So we're going to need some more Salis Mundis for that, some silverwood and some shimmer leaf, and then a few bits and pieces. It negates most of the negative effects of your tobaccos. It's a filter, basically. It is a filter. So let me get stuff together for that, and I'm guessing I haven't got any more balance. I've got a Salis Mundis, which is nice. So I need more balance shards, don't I? So if I go, this is a pain. I don't think we can get. Oh, I know what. No. Oh, we might have some. Hang on. We may have some from our runic dungeon experience, because obviously, you know, that was we harvested a load in there, but there is a possibility. Hello, balance shards. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of stuff here. Now, my first thought when we realised it was gone was that I inadvertently chucked it in this thing, but yeah, no, it wasn't to be. That was my hope and prayer there. But yeah, how many did I need? I need to cook these. No. Let's have a look at you. We need 3, and I've got 2. Let me just cook another couple up then. So we're going to go 1, 2. That will give us the Salis Mundis. We need the silver wood. How much silver wood do we need when it's at home? 1, 2, 3, 4. A log's worth. In other words, one log's worth of silver wood. And then we need a shimmer leaf. Now the shimmer leaf is probably... no probably about it. The shimmer leaf is the one thing we are absolutely definitely missing. But fortunately, it's the one thing we can also teleport across and grab relatively once the world is loaded in. I could probably find one up there, but let's go and have a little look down here. There's a shimmer leaf. Perfect. Gimme. Bonk. So yeah, and then we can get back. So we need to make sure that all of our places, and including probably our demon town now, is connected via this system here. Which, where the hell are we? Not good. Okay, back in a moment. Alright, absolutely no idea what happened there. I had to relog. But that's fine, not a problem. We have the shimmer leaf, we have the wood, we have, not that, we have the Salis Mundis. I believe that is everything we needed for that, except for this stuff here. So let me go and pull that stuff together, and then we will also have a look at the seeds necessary for growing this stuff. Now, as I was saying, the nice thing with this is with this, it's very little to farm. Now, sorry, excuse me, just let me take a sip of water. It's been suggested that, of course, we could just remove project equivalence exchange 3 and not use it. The only drawback is I've been converting pretty much everything into this, so I have actually got, in real terms, very little inventory at all. Which, you know, for me is a great benefit, but for so many other things is not greatly advantageous. So if we're going to put you and you there, and then what we're going to have 1 and 1 there. So 1 and 1 there. So if I basically do you, and I think this should work, you, and you, and you, that should give us the symmetry. So the only thing left then is we need 8 aurum, 32 ordo, and 16 sano. Sano is likely to be the one of anything we're likely to have the least amount of sano. Yeah, Sano. Aurum is not so much of a problem now, I don't think. No, we've got 306. And the last one was Ordo. Ordo was 32, wasn't it? That shouldn't be a problem. No, we can definitely handle Ordo. And Aurum, was it Aurum 8? Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pop those cooking, and we need to come up with a source of Sano. So let's think. Sano is healing, isn't it? I believe, and probably the best source for that is probably potions of healing. Well, one of the better sources. Gold apples we could do, but they're bloody expensive as hell. Let me go have a look. I'm fairly certain I may have some gold. You see, that's got 8. That's an expensive bloody thing. Now, if I have a look for healing in there, no. Let's have a look for potion. Let's just try give it a whole bunch. Potion of regen, you are 4,000. Potion of instant health, you are 2,000. Let's take one of those and one of those. Let's see. Have I not? I must have scanned these. Three Sano for the splash potion and 3 for the regen. The difference is roughly half. So what we'll do is we'll throw that back in there. We'll go for potion of regen and we'll take as many of those as we can, and we can just feed those into the new improved system, and that should, with a bit of luck, give us enough Sano. Now, how much did I need? 16, wasn't it? I think. There's our 32, 8. Yeah. That's just, there we go. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement. Thank you for improving my furnace there, Paul. 16 Sano. I'm fairly certain it was 16. Let me double check. Yeah, it was 16. So 16 Sano. Grab that. Grab that. Grab one of those. Pop that down. We'll cook that up. I don't think it's going to take very long at all, actually. So I was going to say I'll be back in a moment, but I think we can safely just wait for that to finish. And then we've got the other thing we need to do, which is most of the, in fact all of these, we need to get these tobacco. So we're going to need to get some of these and infuse seeds. So yeah, we'll do that after this. Right, let's make this pipe. Right, and we can just pop these down for now. Give it a bat, and off it goes. The wonders of infusion. It is still to this day one of the most amazing graphics that the modern Minecraft has ever had. I don't think anybody will ever beat this, ever. At least not in non-version 2 Minecraft anyway. Version 2 may do something a little bit more spectacular, but who knows. Only time will tell, I suppose. Oh, I had a little hiccup there, and there you go. We've got our silver wood smoking pipe. Right, so I need, as you saw from the things, I need to go and get some aqua, cognito, humanis, and messis. If I get 64 of those, that will give me 16 seeds, won't it? So, what did we say it was? Aqua, cognito. So, aqua shouldn't be a problem. Cognito shouldn't be a problem. Humanis is not a problem. Oops, what did I just do then? Oh, I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Messis. Messis is potentially a problem. It is. However, it is also one that I am almost certain is the simplest thing on this planet to actually do. Let me just go and get wheat. Messis. Oh man. Except of course that we didn't have enough EMC in the system. See, this is what I mean. There's no point me doing a wheat farm, because I can do wheat really easily just by going over there. We can then pop our stuff in here, and the messis is on the way. Right, while that is cooking, I am going to do these, and I will be back in a moment. These damn things are everywhere. New one focus sorts them out. Very, very easily. Yeah. Earth shock for the win. And we should be just about right for herbs. Yeah, alright. It gets us a little bit afterwards because obviously it lingers as well. There's appears to be a mine spider Vita. Some of them have obviously managed to spawn outside, but that doesn't matter because we are making, well, we were making. Oi, cheeky git. Come over here, just away from where I want to stand. I thought I had some seeds. Did I put my seeds somewhere? Get me some seeds, shall we? I don't need that many, so that will be more than enough. Don't know what the hell I've done with those seeds, but it doesn't matter. We are going to make not Plax seeds. We're going to make tobacco seeds. I don't even know what Plax seeds are. Any ideas? Anybody? What's a Plax seed when it's at home? Yeah, so that should give us those. Let me well, let this finish, and I will see you back again in a moment. Alright, we got the seeds, and it occurs to me, because we've got AgriCraft, that these seeds might actually be AgriCraftable. They might not be, but there is one easy way to find out. We need to make a seed analyzer, so we're going to need some sticks, stone brick, appears to be any form of stone slab, some wood, and some wooden slabs. So let me go stick. 1, 2, 3 of those, I think it was, wasn't it? Yep. Then we want a slab. We're going to want a stone slab, a wooden slab, just a couple of pieces of oak, and a pane. And let us see what we can see, shall we? If we go like that, that, and that, that, and that, where that gives us one of those. Do we want to take some kind of... yeah, I'm wondering... Take that by this. We should be, I think, have we? Yes, I believe I have, so that's good. Well, we'll soon find out. Oops, night time. Yay! In here. I don't know why I went this way around, but there you go. So we got these, and we did AgriCraft these void seed plants. Now it occurs to me that I think this bit here is largely deceased. And we ought to use this greenhouse for what it was actually intended to be, which of course, I should have brought some dirt, it would have been handy. Do we have any dirt? Had a little bit of dirt, not a lot. But we can, let's seal this. We don't need to see any of this. We can maybe get away with one of these here. And then take you out and pop that out. Yeah, that works. And this stuff here, I'm wondering whether we can get away with slightly less of, but that's for another moment. Let me just grab. See, this is why I wonder why I went that way, because I'm like, what did I do that for? There should be no dirt in there at all. There isn't, because I don't keep dirt. Give me some dirt and fill up my inventory. Just give me a stack of dirt. Thank you. And then let's head back over this way. So if that is agri-craftable, well, let's put it this way. If these are agri-craftable, it would seem reasonable to assume that we can do the same with, let me just take one of those out. We'll go over there. Now, have I got... I don't. And of course, I no longer have my water stick. Heh. I need a bucket. This is what I said. This is exactly what I meant. That we're going to have this situation crop up where things that I had in the bag that has gone missing, we no longer have. You know, kind of goes with the territory. Now, if I go, hang on, I think that's the one. Let me check. It is. And what we're going to do is we are going to grab these. I don't know why I needed to. I didn't actually need to do 16, did I? Oh, I haven't got my... Man, I tell you, you really know when you miss something, because... Yeah, you're kind of going, oh crap, what the hell? I'm missing this, missing that. What I refer to, obviously, is my Sigil of the Green Grove. Sigil of the Green Grove is also missing. I'm going to need to make one of those as well. Let me grab the stuff and we'll pull that. Alright, we should have everything here. So let us, I think it was that, and that. Yay! I remembered. How cool am I? No. Right, so we need to, you need to be bound to me. Good, and now we can get on with some agri-craft. So yeah, Sigil of the Green Grove, very, very useful for this kind of stuff. Losing your bag with everything in, not so useful. But yeah, I mean, I could go back to a video and find a video where it shows what you know, what I had in the bag and then reconstruct a lot of it. But to be honest, most of this is pretty straightforward. It's not. I don't think I've lost. Well, I don't think I've lost anything critical. Of course, time will tell. You're mature, 86 mature, 71. Oops, I need those crop sticks. Just wait for that one to mature. Oops, did not want to do that. Oh, you can do it like that. Okay, that's good. And then we'll sit here with our sigil and we'll wait for those to spread. Grab one. And this is exactly the same as I did with Agrarian Skies. We just do 4 of these, not weeds, and we should be able to, in very short order, improve these to a full 10-10 system. And then what we should probably need to do is have a look at the so we got our 4 seeds. So these should be, that should be like a 231. That'll be a 331. Because this, of course, was a 111 seed, so we're not going to get huge gains. But we can take that lot out. We've got some tobacco from it, which is awesome. It's not. If I'd have tried to do this 4 or 5 weeks ago, I would have been going, I can't do this, I want a fag. But of course we can now, because we are all grown up. Now these, what do I do with this load of crap? I don't think I have. I don't have any kind of void chest, do I? I've looked for this before. You know what? There is a simple way of sorting these out. They're out here. And bang. Bye-bye. Yeah, that works. Yeah, anyway, let me just continue this process. And because it is just literally repeat this until we get the stats of the same stats of that, which is 10, 10, 10. And I'll be back in a... Alright, so we have got, if you ignore the odd case of me my inability to must remove that recording mod as well from the pack, because not really necessary on a server. So I've got 8 of those going. We've got a whole bunch. These things now, when you harvest them, are doing 4. So yeah, I think that is more than adequate for what we need. So what we need next is a mortar and pestle. And again, surprisingly enough, I think so. If we go with the Britannia one, it's a bowl, stick and a log. Have we got the bowl? Did we learn bowl? Of course we didn't learn bowl. What the earth would I learn bowl for? Because a bowl is, you know, cheap as chips, isn't it? Sorry, me being facetious with myself there. Have you actually got an MC value? You have. We'll learn it. We don't need to learn it, but we'll learn it. We'll have a sticky stick. They can go back in, actually. Stick can come out, and we need a oak. Oops, that's all right. That's unnatural hunger. Whenever that strikes, you just... I immediately panic because I'm one. Yeah, I suppose panic is as good a word as any. It's not really accurate, but the sound basically means that we could be having mine spiders, we could be having eldritch guardians, whatever. And now, realistically, there's not a huge amount going to threaten me. But let me stick some of that in there. So all it takes is a little bit of thing and we'll get tobacco piles out of it. Now remember, this is in no way or shape or form advocating smoking. I would definitely not advocate it because I'm an ex-smoker, but we can get that. We should... Oh, that's just unnatural hunger. And that should reduce our taint, our temporary warp. Sorry, our temporary warp. If we had, of course, a warp meter, warp thingy, what's it called? Which we did have, but again, it is a casualty of the where are you, Eldritch sanity checker. I know I had one of those, so I am very tempted just to grab one, but Okay. Bugger off. Any more of you? Any more? Anybody else want to go? Huh? I suspect they're probably in the underside of that. So yeah, I think next episode we will investigate. We've got some farms going. We've got some options to do farms. There's these, the Aurelia. There are the Metalite. There's the Plaques. Which, what does Plaques actually do? Just needs string. Oh, I so it's flax, but it's flax by any other name. There's briar, whatever that rose hip syrup. There's so many plant-based things in this pack that maybe, just maybe, we ought to pay them a little bit of attention. And in terms of this, now, bearing in mind... Oh, okay. Possibly a bit extreme, I don't know. Yeah. In terms of doing this, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should get rid of Equivalence Exchange 3? Just to give us more targets, more farms, more things we can automate. Bear in mind it would mean that we were missing stuff. However, we could, for example, go and grab a stack of each of the basic shards, and you know, we're not going to be missing a lot. We have got a hell of a lot of stuff that won't EMC. Now we can take our book, for example, and we can have a look and see what we have learned, and where there are things which are potentially awkward if we were to go and get rid of. So, you know, ender chest, we don't need that. Dimension stone, we don't need. These shards, we probably want to get a stack of each because we've basically cooked every shard we've got. Probably want to convert some stuff to gold and glowstone because we've basically converted everything we've had. Similarly with redstone. But a lot of things like, you know, saplings, whoopie-doo. Primordial pearls, well, if we want those, we should have to go and get them. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know what you think, because it is entirely doable. We just need to probably think it through with a degree of modicum of intelligence, shall we say. And that would extend the things we can do within this world as a single player world. We can extend the man cave features more. We can get more of this lot going. We can do, you know, Pam's stuff. At the moment we don't actually need to do Pam's because we've got this thing going, but you know, there are a hell of a lot of things we can do which we're not doing, and I just think it would be interesting. Is that all? Jesus, look at that. Huh. Would you love to see that in Life in the Woods? Anyway, yeah, all that for that matter. There's definitely something going on. These Pams are spawning out of control. But yeah, on that note, I think we'll call it a day. But until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.